Hello, welcome to OMAT. So glad you're here. We're going to get into our 8 exercises in a moment. First, I have a question for you. Do you ever look at a friend or a loved one and say, I wish someone would stop you from doing the things that you're doing, because you could see them struggle and you could see them maybe repeating some stuff that would just increase their struggle and you just want to stop them and help? What do? I wrote down what I would like to do next time that happens. And number one, wrote it down. Number one, remember, I don't know anything. I don't know their struggle. I don't know how to manage it. I don't have the solution. I don't really know. I'm making it up. All I can do is say, hey, I'm here for you. If you need help and if I can help in any way, I would like to. Number two, the I know better than you about your own life technique. You ever enjoy somebody coming at you with that? I don't think we like it. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try not to do that. Number three, the rescue itch. If I get the rescue itch, I'm going to go itch myself, because most likely I'm feeling that anxiety, that want to go and do something because I actually need to manage something in my own life. So listen, we're all going to struggle. I'm going to struggle. You're going to struggle. We're going to watch each other struggle. It's really great to help, but it's also really great to give people the boundaries and the autonomy to believe that we can all manage this. It's all manageable. It's all doable. Let's get into our practice that helps us manage our thoughts, our feelings, our actions. Let's take this time to get present. And in getting present, I am managing my thoughts, my feelings, my actions. I'm getting them to the present time. And in the present time, a lot less things can hurt me and affect me negatively. So let's stay in that present and get into our first exercise of gratitude. Gratitude is an exercise that helps me get present, helps me be with myself, to give myself the truth. There are things to be grateful for, even though there are things to be angry about and all those other things. Let's focus on this right now so we can generate that muscle, get it going. Find some gratitude right now. Wrap the thought for now. Have some water. That's what our gratitude list looks like today. You know, there's been a lot of times where I really wanted to tell somebody, unsolicited advice, you should make a gratitude list. And I stopped shooting on them. I just stopped myself, because not everyone wants to hear that. You know what you know when you know it. Let's move on. We know that if we pause here, it's a great exercise. We're going to practice that. We're going to practice pausing, maybe following our breath, sitting in any comfortable position, eyes opened or closed, and breathe. As we come back, Let's find our water. And if that felt good, we still don't have to make anyone else do it. It could just feel good to us. Let's move on. Let's go into our writing. We're going to write something down, maybe that's been on our minds. Maybe we didn't know it was on our mind. Maybe we could surprise ourselves. Maybe we can make ourselves angry with our own words, whatever it is. Keep in mind, we're writing it down, and it doesn't have to have consequence. It could be the words on the piece of paper. Let's try it out, looking for any word to write down right now. Let's wrap the thought for now. Find the water. And just a little clarity, when I say we're not making anyone do meditation, writing, the stuff that makes us feel good, I'm not saying I'm not sharing this information with people. I'm saying I changed my perspective from how I share it, from you should do this to this has helped me, this is how it affects me. And in this way, I'm talking a little more in factual, actual life. Let's keep going into our yoga stretch. Stand if you can stand. We're going to elongate some parts. I'm going to walk us through a sun salutation, and you do whatever poses your body wants to do. Let's move nice and slow, and start by inhaling the arms out and up. Deep inhale, reaching up, looking up. Just when you think you can't inhale more, inhale a little more, and then exhale, let it out. Fold forward, hanging over our feet, rounded back. When you're ready, halfway lift with a flat back that's parallel to the ground. And let's get into our high plank from there. Plant your palms down on the ground or mat, step your feet back. You're in a high plank now, slowly, with your elbows near, lower all the way down. Once you're there, push against the ground or the mat, and your chest will come up. Head comes up, we're looking up. And let's meet in down dog. Hips up into an upside down V. And if you have little movements here that you want to make, or be still when you're ready, walk your feet forward towards your hands and then start rolling up. Standing up straight, meeting the palms above the head and exhaling them down to the center of the chest. Maybe holding it here. And like I said, you can stretch seated, you could stretch standing, you can stretch on the floor. If you're stretching, you're stretching. Let's keep going. Now we found our strength, we found our water. Let's find our plank. Let's get into our plank mind. If that means, oh, I'm just tricking myself, I'm just getting on the floor nice and comfortable. Oops, I'm in a plank. Sometimes I use that. Sometimes I go, I'm about to plank because I could do this so great. I talk myself up. Whatever works for you, let's get in that mindset. We're going in 3, 2, 1. We're up in plank. First few seconds, already rejoicing, going, I didn't want to be in this plank, and here I am. I am amazing. That's 10 seconds. I actually say those words to myself. I say, I didn't want to do this, and I did do it, which means I'm a promise keeper to myself. I can trust myself. That's 20 seconds. Now, if you had that promise and you're not in some sort of plank pose or strength training pose, do it now. Start now. We're 30 seconds in. That's plenty of time to trust yourself, to believe that you'll do the things that you said you would do. Now, if you've been in this, we have 20 seconds left. Let's make sure we're breathing. Follow your breath. Now find your strength. I know it's getting more challenging, but for 10 seconds, find what you need to stay in this pose. Generate the energy that you need for your body and mind today for 3, 2, 1, and you're done. That is the plank for today. For now, Let's stretch our way back. Make whatever movements are helpful to you in this place and have some water. And have a little credit. Again, like, a lot of times I'm not like, oh, you know what I'm in the mood for? A plank. I don't know. Maybe that's happened once, but I don't know what kind of mood I would be in to want to do it. So a lot of these exercises, do you want to do it? Maybe you don't have, a huge desire to do it, but once it gets going, you feel that desire. You feel the anti-procrastination, that generated feeling that you're like, oh, I can do it. So let's do that here. Let's bring that into this exercise. You can do it. You can manage it. Whether you're struggling or completely dancing on a cloud today, this is manageable. Let's take on the smallest task right now. Let's wrap the task for now. Finding the water. Using the water to help us transition, whether that exercise went our way or not, we still get to move into this connection minute where bonding, connection with other people, it is a social task. It's something that we have to actively keep that connection going. So let's be active in this. Let's find someone to say hello to. Let's do that now. Let's wrap for now. Find the water. If it went well, great. If that exercise was a little wonky, maybe you couldn't find someone to say hi to, you're not sure how to do it or who to do it to, that's fine. Don't worry about it. For now, hello from me. Let's keep going. Let's finish off with a lot of energy or whatever amount of energy you can conjure up here. Let's find out what that looks like. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's get that energy, today's energy going. Maybe we can, because we're in this exercise, raise up our energy level a little bit. Use this to raise it. That's 10 seconds. Or maybe today we're doing it in the laziest way. That's fantastic. Do it lazily, but you're doing it. That's 20 seconds. Keep going, making sure that you're breathing. Put whatever energy you feel like putting today for 30 seconds. But this is also your chance to say, hey, I feel this way, but I'm going to behave this way for 20 more seconds and see if that changes my body and mind. Maybe I don't feel like doing jumping jacks, but I'm going to purposefully do that here and see if that changes anything. For 10 more seconds, let's conjure up anything we need to keep going to finish as strong as our body and mind will allow us for today for 3, 2, 1, and you're done. There it is. All 8 exercises. We drank some water. We might have had some feelings. Thank you for taking OMAT.